I think Korea has been an amazing experience. I've done so much stuff since I moved here. I spent 20 years in America, and I feel like I've done more in my 1 year here than I've ever done in America because I can afford to do stuff. I have people I can travel with. I have other people who want to do stuff, and they have time to do stuff.
Behind the bench, he's just sitting there like playing like his Game Boy.
No, my student went. And I was like, how was it? That's really cool. She's like, that's rubbish, it's no PC back.
I'm doing this now, but I would want to switch fields. I would want to work in a hospital, I would want to work at a bank, just to give things a try. I want to try somewhere new. I don't want to go back to America. I want to see my mom and my dog, but I don't want to live in America.
If we go to Chuncheon and we log out, it's going to charge us the whole way to Chuncheon.
We already paid it for Chuncheon too.
What's minimum wage in England?
5.60. So like, yeah, but if you're 21, it's like 6. Maybe like $8 and $10.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's alright.
I'm gonna finish out my contract in about 3.5 months. I'll either sign back on at the same school or get a job at another school in Seoul. Stay 1 more year. I'm gonna apply to some graduate programs back in America.
From America, I'm from England. Like, after we're done travelling, as always, it's been a topic of conversation about what we're going to do next. And I think it's just about coming to a decision. I think we've arrived on at the moment because I pretty much don't want to go back to England for a while yet.
I could teach here for another year, I could teach here for 10 years, I'm not sure. If I could get a university job here, I'd stay for a really long time. If I left Korea, it wouldn't necessarily be back to England. It might be to Spain, it might be to South America. But if I went back home, I'd probably study again and try and do something more practical.
My plan after Korea, I don't know. I've kind of given up on making plans because every time I do, they change. But I don't think America would ever be home again for me.
This is when my conversation stops. Just read the very last one. So aggravating.
솔직히 난 네가 너무나도 좋고 사랑하지만 가끔은 네가 정말 미워. 그 이유는 너도 이미 알고 있겠지. 친구들이 나를 가엾다고 생각할까봐.
Over your course here, you really find out who you are. You know, you find out kind of, what you do when no one else is looking, You definitely learn who you are, being by yourself, living on your own for a year or 2, 3.
I've done things here I wouldn't have been able to do at home, financially, and because they aren't available at home. I love and meeting so many different people. I've been in situations I've been uncomfortable. I've done everything I wanted to do.
하지만 그래도 너를 안 좋아하는 것보단 쉬워. 어차피 10년 뒤에
We're really drunk on makgeolli.
언니도 지금 다들 접었어.
Yeah, it was totally fine.
까불고 농담하고 재롱 피우다니까 정말로 내가 네
As soon as you get out of the country, you start you see it from a bird's eye view, if you like. You realise what's happening around the world. It opens up your eyes in amazing ways, and I recommend it to anyone.
I don't know if I've changed that much by living here. I know you're supposed to say, oh, I changed so much. I can speak Korean now, a little bit, I've got a Korean girlfriend, but personally, I don't think I've become incredibly wise or anything by being here. I've just had a great time and learned some interesting things.
Been a long time.
No, it's been forever.
Christmas, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen
Christmas.
it. Yeah.
This time you did it already.
No, yeah, I really haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Doing well?
Huh?
Are you doing well?
Yeah, it's doing alright.
Are you? Your contract's finished in
1.5 months.
1.5 months. Are you
Yeah.
going back or staying more?
I'm going back. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
I'm excited.
I understand.
Yeah.
That'll be good. You know, you have some regrets about not being able to be around with friends and family, but overall, you know, once you go home, I think a lot of people miss living in Korea and teaching here.
My time abroad has been absolutely amazing. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. I have done a lot of incredible things that people back at home would never be able to imagine. I've done a lot of stupid things that I've grown from and learned from so much. I've grown as a person. I've learned more in the past 9 years in Asia than I have in my entire life. And it's just the most incredible experience. And, you know, I would, if anyone were wondering what they could do to make their life better, traveling would be it. And to be able to live abroad and stay in one place for an extended amount of time, that's the way to learn the most about yourself and to grow as a person.
As far as living abroad, I just don't have a taste for it. I think it's a little overrated, and I know cultural experiences are supposed to be good for you and broaden your horizon and this, that, and the other thing, but I feel like our generation kind of latches onto that a little too much, and we're losing our ability to root ourselves in a community and make our communities better. Like, when I get old and I start complaining about kids these days and stuff that I wish was better with our country, it'll be that I wish people took the time to establish themselves in their own communities and make a difference at home in a real tangible way, instead of going abroad on these half vacations and phoning in an English teaching career under, you know, the guise that they're doing somebody some sort of favor by teaching them English the way that they do.
Suddenly, okay, when the North Korea's attack happened, suddenly one of my close friends called, her name was Tranika. She just left because their parents made her do it, made her leave Korea. It was very threatening for them. So she left one day, just one day, really. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. So we just got together one night. And a few hours later, she would leave. We cried a lot at the restaurant. There were Vicky, Kate, Steve, Tranika, Gates, and me. Yeah. I cried a lot. Oh, so much. That was the first time I have to say goodbye to my close friend. And until then, I've never imagined they would leave for it one day. Yeah, so it was very shocking to me. And after that, everyone left one by one. After that, Vicky, Steve, Kate, Phil, Laura.
갈 때? 그때 끝내자고는 말 안 했어. 계속 사귀자고 말했고, 그 다음에 공항에서 울었지. 케이트도 많이 울었지.
너도 많이 울었어?
울었지 나도. 케이트 가고 나서 울었지. 거기 마지막 그 들어간 데 있잖아. 거기서 케이트가 많이 울었지.
너는 안 울었어? 그때는?
나도 눈물 나왔지.
케이트 가고 나서 엄청 울었어?
내가 처음에 갈 때만 울고 내려올 때는 막 마음이 안 좋았지. 말하지 말라고. 아프다고 마음 아프다고.
나도 아프잖아.
말하지 마.
근데 왜 헤어졌지?
헤어진 거야.
헤어졌었잖아 중간에.
그렇지. 왜냐면 케이트가 1년 후에 온다고 했었는데 너무 떨어져 있으니까 보지도 못하고.
그래도 너 한동안 잊었었다고 했었잖아.
그렇지.
내가 물어보면은 기억 안 난다고 다 잊었다고 막 이랬잖아. 진심이었어? 잠깐은 진짜 잊었었어?
그렇지. 왜냐면 어차피 그때는 케이티가 뭐 나랑 이야기하면 안 온다고 했으니까 안 온다고 하고, 내가 맨날 내가 모른다고 하니까 걔도 뭐 이야기하다가 자기도 모른다고 하니까 나는 그냥 그때 잠깐 잊었지. 왜냐면 어차피 걔가 말하기로는 안 온다고 하니까 내가 나도 그냥 그때 잠깐 잊었지.
다시 보고 싶어?
그렇지. 항상 내 마음속에는 항상 있지. 한 곳에는 케이트.